This is the Hess segment of Wine Notes for June of 2016. The Hess Select here is the volume driver for this supplier. Hess Select is performance model in June. Hess Select Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay have revised pricing and RIPs in place. All Hess Select wines now assort for family discount. This is useful to build distribution whenever a quantity discount level is attained. Hess Select Chardonnay has a new 3-case quantity discount with a permanent price reduction to $9.33 wrap-up and is now line priced with Sauvignon Blanc. This facilitates hot features at $9.99 retail intended to dramatically increase turns at retail. The top RIP is 10 cases equals $240, assorting with Sauvignon Blanc. This is worth 21.4% in RIP profit dollars, and if featured at a hot $9.99 retail, returns 28.5% in profit to the trade if you include the RIP as part of the profit picture. The 2014 vintage scored 87 points in Robert Parker's Wine Advocate. That's pretty remarkable for a wine at this price point. Hess Select Cabernet Sauvignon assorts with Malbec and Select Trio in a top RIP of $900 on 15 cases. This RIP is worth 31.3% in RIP profit dollars to the trade. The 2013 vintage scored 87 points in Robert Parker's Wine Advocate and 89 points in the Wine Enthusiast. Also pretty remarkable for a wine at this price point. Hess Select Malbec and Trio have a standalone RIP of 1 case equals $24 designed to aid new distribution. Your Hess Select sales are supported by the following. If an account purchases and displays a minimum of 15 cases of Select Chardonnay and Select Sauvignon Blanc with a minimum of 5 cases of each type in the purchase, and a display is booked through Raritan Merchandising, a display enhancer is installed, including a Coleman stainless steel cooler, which is more than $200 in value. Also, if an account purchases and displays a minimum of 15 cases Select Red Trio Blend, Malbec and/or Pinot Noir, and a display is booked through Raritan Merchandising, a display enhancer is installed, including an outdoor wood server cart. This is also more than $200 in value. All Hess Collection wines assort for family discount. This is useful for building distribution whenever a quantity discount level is attained. The 2012 Hess Collection Mount Veeder 19 Block Mountain Cuvée is hot. It's an innovative, cutting-edge blend of 60% Malbec, 30% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Syrah. It's produced entirely from Hess's own Mount Veeder vineyard. It scored 93 points from Robert Parker and the Wine Advocate. That's an incredible score for a wine with a best price wrap-up of $21.50. This score should drive Hess 19 Block into every wine shop in New Jersey. The 2013 Hess Collection Alomi Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon is on fire. It emanates from the important Alomi vineyard in the northeast section of Napa Valley and is sustainably farmed. Continuously successful in New Jersey, this wine is growing at more than 46% in New Jersey on a rolling 12-month basis, and more than 55% accounts sold for the same period. The wine scored +4 stars from Ron Wiegand in Restaurant Wine. It now has a 3-case deal at $19.49 wrap-up. The 2012 Hess Collection Mount Veeder Cabernet Sauvignon is in stock and on open sale. It emanates from the highly sought-after 2012 vintage. Produced entirely from Hess's own Mount Veeder vineyards, it scored 93 points in the Wine Enthusiast and 93 points from Robert Parker's Wine Advocate. The 2013 Hess Collection Chardonnay, previously known as Suskel, is produced entirely from the Suskel vineyard. This vintage scored 90 points in the Wine Spectator and now has a $13.49 wrap-up in 3 cases. We also have the following June 21 cyber deals on Hess Collection wines. Hess 19 Block is $21.50 wrap-up at only 1 case. Hess Collection Mount Veeder Cabernet Sauvignon is $39.09 wrap-up at 1 case. Hess Collection Chardonnay is $12.99 wrap-up at 1 case. We also have the following luxury combo packs available. The Hess Collection Luxury 9-bottle combo pack contains 3 bottles each of Collection Chardonnay, 19 Block, and Alomi Cabernet. Invoicing at $151.65, it's priced as if one of the bottles of Alomi Cabernet is free of charge. Placing this into an account instantly gains up to 3 different Hess luxury points of distribution. Hess Collection Chardonnay and Alomi Cabernet continue to have a combo pack, 6 bottles of each type included at a price that is roughly equivalent to getting 1 bottle of Alomi Cabernet free of charge. Hess Shirttail is an on-premise program. We continue the permanently lowered price on Shirttail Chardonnay to $6.99 wrap-up on 5 cases. We also continue the permanently lowered price on Shirttail Cabernet Sauvignon to $11.99 on 2. Hess Shirttail family assorts for discount, so is ideally suited for accounts to pour both types. MacPhail wines assort in a revised drip of 120 on 3. This excludes Mardikian and Rosé. Artisan Mendocino Zinfandel 2012 is in stock and shipping under product code 62272. The price is revised to 1 case for $12.09, 2 cases for $11.09, and 3 cases for $9.33. The 2013 Artisan Mendocino Zinfandel is also in stock and shipping, and this wine scored 91 points in the Wine Enthusiast. Amalaya 2014 Malbec emanates from the Calchaquí Valley in the Salta region in the northwest of Argentina, the highest wine region in the world. The altitude ensures cool nights, which are vital for keeping the wines fresh. Drip irrigation is necessary as it rains less than 1 inch per year. The blend consists of 85% Malbec, 10% Syrah, and 5% Cabernet Sauvignon. This wine in this vintage scored 90 points from Robert Parker's Wine Advocate. It's now $10.99 wrap-up at 3 cases with no rip. Amalaya White 2014 is a unique blend of 85% Torrontés and 15% Riesling. All of the fruit emanating from high elevation vineyards sitting between 5,250 and 5,580 feet above sea level, providing for intense sun in the day and cool nights that help better retain acidity and concentrated fruit characteristics. This wine scored 88 points in the Wine Advocate. Price only at $6.99 wrap-up, there's no rip. Bodega Colomé is ranked by Robert Parker's Wine Advocate as one of Argentina's best wineries. Not only is it the oldest winery in Argentina at 180 years old, Colomé is also home to the highest vineyard in the world at more than 10,000 feet above sea level. Bodega Colomé Malbec 2013 does not have a rip. It has a revised pricing plan with 1 case at $24.99, 2 cases at $19.09, and 3 cases wrap up at $17.99. This scored 90 points in the Wine Spectator. Bodega Colomé 2015 Torrontés is in stock and represents a meaningful opportunity to develop your Torrontés footprint. The 2015 vintage is as yet unscored, but this wine has a legacy of 90 scores and so is likely to perform well in the new vintage. It has a price of $8.09 wrap-up on 3 cases. That wraps it up for this section of Wine Notes for June 2016, the Hess Collection Winery.